Fight fam, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification. Class in session.
After conquering 135, Devin Haney now has his sights set on dethroning the best at light welterweight. The first opponent in his path is WBC champion Regis Prograis. Will Haney join Tia and replace the old dogs at 140? Or will Regis stop the young bull in his tracks and retain his title? Let's get into it. Prograis is at his best as a back foot counterpuncher. However, if his opponent isn't willing to press the action, he will try to come forward. Unfortunately, Prograis is far less effective when trying to apply pressure behind his jab. Prograis often telegraphs a jab by shuffling his feet before throwing it. When he's not reaching with the jab, he's throwing it from mid-range. In his last fight, his opponent Rize quickly noticed these flaws and started to take advantage of this by countering with his own jab or lead cross. Fortunately, Prograis makes up for throwing that mid-range jab with great reflexes and athleticism. Rougarou's upper torso movement has been the staple of his game for many years. Even still, due to Prograis utilizing his reflexes for most of his defense, that depends mostly on timing, which can be off. Although he typically fights from a low guard, like Loma, Prograis uses many pre-slips before initiating his attack. When he does this, Prograis' repetitive head movement is susceptible to being timed with lead crosses. The punch Haney is most effective at landing when fighting southpaws. Prograis occasionally uses an inactive high guard, which may put him in bad positions. There are plenty of holes around the high guard that have been covered on this channel before. Haney is very good when it comes to controlling and manipulating high guards. In his last fight, Prograis did a terrible job of cutting off the ring against his opponent for a myriad of reasons. For starters, he was never able to confine Rize into a corner or on the ropes. More often than not, Prograis moved linearly towards his op when applying pressure and only began to move laterally only after his opponent started circling away. Prograis was very bladed when trying to cut off the ring. As a result, he never properly widened his stance or stepped laterally in order to cut off Riz's escape routes. Prograis also shuffles his feet or moves back foot first very often when trying to cut off the ring. Moving your back foot in order to go forward isn't fundamentally taught. At the championship level, high-level fighters often break fundamentals in order to set traps or close distance with a loaded back foot without their ops being aware. Although, the constant use of moving back foot first has you reset your front foot toward your op, leaving you off balance while being in range. This makes moving laterally and cutting off the ring far more difficult. Prograis is a solid inside fighter that is able to shorten his shots and has good punch selection to complement his devastating knockout power.